Hello and welcome to another exciting Blender tutorial. Today we're going to be doing more Dump Run, the short film that I've been building slowly for 3 years. Let's keep going. We'll talk about how to add noise to your cameras. I'm just watching back kind of what we had done before. We've got this little nice shot that we'd animated, and I was thinking this moment of impact where he flies up. It'd be good to have a bit of camera shake, and I'm going to go to the moment where they impact. So, right here. We can do this a couple ways. I can introduce some noise. That way we can just keep our curves, right? And not have to like affect them. So I might do that. We're going to start with frame 88. So I just want to have like this kind of, bump and rumble. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll select a channel, start with the X. And so just show you X is up and down. And we are going to grab a modifier. So you click the channel and we come over here to the modifiers tab. And what I'm going to do is add modifier, and we're going to add noise. Now it's going to go crazy, but what we're going to do is restrict the frame range. We turn this on, and we want to start at frame 88. So go here, and we want to end probably around frame 95. Don't want this to be very long, like that, right? Then I want to blend out as well. So I'm going to just turn up blend out quite a bit. So we get here, yeah, that's way too extreme, but that's all right. You can kind of see how this is going to work. So I'm going to turn the strength down, maybe to 0.1, 0.01. Oh, scale. Oops, sorry, strength, 0.1. I might take the scale, strength down a bit more. Okay, and I'm going to take this, right, and I'm going to click the little copy to clipboard button, and then I'm going to head over to the Y rotation, and I will paste it, and you'll see it keeps everything, even the restrict frame range. And I'll paste it here as well. Now the other thing we need to do is we need to offset on these guys. Using the offset changes the way the rotation or the noise pattern looks for this period of time. When we copy and paste, it's like literally the same noise pattern for each channel. So I can end up with this like diagonal motion. Whenever it makes more sense to do it when they crash land. So what we could do is we could select all three, and because they all share this information, I can hold down Alt and adjust these, and it will adjust it for all of them. So I want to extend it out towards the end of the shot. So yeah, that's how you can use noise modifiers to create little bumps and jostles pretty easily in your camera if something has an impact. It's a great little tip. All right, let's keep moving. So we have this next shot. Now, a lot of this stuff, like going forward, is going to be like little reaction shots and moments between characters. So it's pretty straightforward. We'll just look at these one at a time. So this one, we need to have our hero sit up, and this other guy's going to kind of be peeking at him. So let's come over here, and let's go to his rig. Let's go into pose mode, and we're just going to create a little performance here. Pretty straightforward, like he's standing up nicely already. All right, so I'm just going to create some breakdowns. So thinking about the timing. So it's like, how long do I want him to stand up? I want him to feel like he's taking a while to get up, right? So I want another key kind of right between these, and I want it to be sort of like these, but not quite. So what I need to do is first set a key here. So I can hit I to insert a keyframe. And so now I've got a key right here. And with this key selected, all these keys selected, what we can do is go key, blend, and we're going to break down. All right, now it's going to slide between the two poses. Cool. I'll just come a little bit to this one, like that. Now it should be like sort of. Can't say that feels quite right. But cool. All right, great. Now let's put some character into this. I feel like it would be much slower. So I'm going to grab this set of keys out. So it's like a bit more. And instead of looking up at the sky and lifting, I'm going to have him have his head droop. So I'll just grab the look controller and I'll come to here, let's say. I'll just grab it down. And we've got auto key turned on, so that will have automatically set a key for us. But what does that really affect? It really affected the Y. Okay, well let's work on this. I'm going to get rid of this curve, this key, so it's a bit more of a gradual swoop down. Put that back. Yeah, that feels better. And I want him to be looking up a little bit sooner, so I might extend the handle on that one. Maybe you can grab this key back a touch. Get rid of that super sharp feel. Let's see. I'll select this controller, K, and I want to go for location. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab, and I'm just going to move over. Touch. I might do it from here because I feel like I can. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. K location, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then grab them over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to make this the same, so I want them to be kind of like still. So I'll just duplicate the location and scale and everything, just bring them right over. So it's a plateau for this part. And we just make sure this is plateaued as well. These guys, I want them to all be the same. So I'm going to scale Y0. And I want to scale not from individual centers, but bounding box centers. So scale Y0, that will flatten those out. Scale Y0, flatten those out. And scale Y0. Now it should be plateaued. It is real stable. And then I don't want this slow drift. We're going to take all these guys and Shift D, bring them back like that. Let's figure out this guy in the back. What's he going to do? I'm just going to come to the start, first frame here. I'm going to hit K and then hold character just to start off with a key for him. And then I'm going to select everything for his shot. I might go to the last frame as well. Do the same thing, key and hold character. And then what I could do is I can grab relation, Bezier, bump. Okay, now I want to delay him a little bit because I don't want them both moving at the same time. I might wait for him to get up here, possibly. So I'll just Shift D and come forward a little bit and then grab all this and move it forward. Yeah, it's good. A little bit quicker though. I want him like looking over right away. So I might take him here and bring this over. So it's like he sits up. And then what I'll do is I'll just Shift D, give him a moment, and then I'll turn him by duplicating these and bringing it back. Now, I don't want their actions to double up. Say they're both looking at the same time. It's a bit weird. Go a bit too quick on the head turn. Might scale these guys up on the X a bit. I think maybe he's a little hard to see. Let's grab him here. And I'll set a key here for location rotation for this master controller. And then I'll come forward to here and I'll just move him back and I think over like this. And then let's have a look at his location. I think I'll get rid of all these keys. And then I will Shift D to duplicate, bring this over, and not do it on that frame, but right before, right? Maybe I'll bring him back a bit more even. So what is that, along the Y? So I should be able to just grab this. Just get him so he's right in there. Instead of looking up, maybe he should shake his head. Maybe he should be like, ooh, you know. So let's get rid of that key. Duplicate this and bring it right over. And then K for location, rotation, go forward just a little bit. Down. K, location, a little bit. And just kind of decreasing the amount. Glitching out there in the background. A little too extreme. That's pretty good. But like from here, I feel like I should I should calm him down. All right, let's get rid of all that, get rid of all that, and get rid of all that. Let's make the final one, the final like head pose, just slow him into it a bit more. Yeah, that's good. A bit of anticipation. Like, is he? Yeah. Cool. And then I might adjust my camera a little bit. I'm gonna switch this to rendered view and just have a look at the shot because I want to see how the lighting's playing out with him at the back there. Oh, sorry, we haven't really done lighting yet, so we'll get to the lighting. Let that load. Is he funny in the background with you? Yeah, we're gonna keep it like this. All right, Eevee next it is. All right, that was easy. So let's get our focus right with the camera. We'll just set my focus distance right to about there. We will need to light it. But what should we do with his eye? Like maybe give him a bit of like a focal change. Where's the custom property for this guy again? It's on the rig, right? Yeah. So I'll just keyframe this, I think. Set one there, and then let's come to here and just see what we can get. Maybe that. Just like these little adjustments, I think they're cool. Pull this back. Now I feel like he's not quite centered correctly. Let's see, make sure we're looking at the full frame. Let's go to the camera. And I've got it in local, so I can just grab Z to pull back. Except we're setting keys because I've got auto key turned on. I wonder if I should bother trying to get him in frame. I mean, it is funny. Just change the lens, maybe. What are we on? 45? Or 41? Just give it a little bit more room. Yeah, that's better. See how that looks rendered. Can we see the guy? I might just put a little bit of light in here. So I just shift right clicked. If you saw that. I shift right clicked and that will put the 3D cursor projected right on the head of that guy. I'm going to shift A to light, area light, and just grab this up. All right, so let's have a look at the beginning again. We've got a lot of weird stuff going on with our lights, but that's okay. All right, so this is pretty simple, this one. What if he like does a little like, whoa, like jerks back? Yes. Oh, I need to turn auto key back on. Location and rotation. Maybe like this guy turns. Location, rotation. Da, 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 da. That. Grab these, bring them over. Bring that over like that, and then maybe he looks back. not that far. Maybe we should take this guy's reaction and move it up a little bit. And there's a point where he's got to like warn them. If I remember correctly, I'll have to check that. It's helpful to notice too, like watch over here. See all during this shot, these guys are just sliding over. And it doesn't matter. It's like totally fine. No matter if they're casting shadows and stuff, but as long as they're not seeing it. It's about getting people in the right spot for the right moment. Yeah, I feel like we could do a little bit of like a rotation fix on this guy. So I'm just dialing in details at this point. So what's rotation keys look like? Start it here, so okay, and rotation, and then I'll just bring that over, duplicate it to the next shot. Extend it out a bit. Little movements like that just make them feel alive, you know? Which is really good. This guy feels dead, right? So we just need to add some subtle. We could also grab his look control, right? And like come here and press play and just move it a little bit. It's kind of cool. Creates a lot of keys, but you can see we've got all those keys there, but it's nice for helping him feel just a little bit alive. Set our focus for this camera. Where are you? Focus distance, about, there we go. Yeah, nice little moments. This will be cool. I really like the way it's coming together. All right, thanks so much for watching. Hope you really enjoyed that, learned a few cool things. Thanks again for checking it out. Thanks to all the supporters over on Patreon and everyone who's joined on YouTube. Thank you so much for helping make tutorials like this happen. You can get this project file and all the assets that I've used in today's episode if you head over and join this month on Patreon. Every month I get new project files and I roll them out, so you can get a hold of those if you stay subscribed. And yeah, thanks so much. Hit that like button, leave me a comment, and all that stuff. Thanks so much. I will catch you in the next tutorial. Until then, have a fantastic week. See ya.